Hey everybody, welcome to Wacky Wednesday number 102 on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, and we're gonna flashback draft. We skipped Gate Crash last week, but we are gonna do Dragon's Maze. So this is gonna be Dragon's Maze, and then a pack of Gate Crash, and then a pack of Return to Ravnica. This format was better than Gate Crash, but it was not great. You're gonna see a lot of clue stones in our first pack. But yeah, we're gonna jump into this, and I will see you guys for pack one, pick one. Alright, here we are. Pack one, pick one. We've got an Amara Tondris. I imagine she's worth a penny. That's it. One single penny. She's not that good. 7 mana in order to give all of your... to get a 5/7 and to give all of your tokens sort of indestructible. Basically personal fogs. She's good if you can get her out, but boy, 7 mana is a lot to ask. What else do we have in here? We have a Blaze Commando, which is fine. Well, we're not doing Clue Stones, we're not doing a Gate yet, we're not doing a Phyto Burst, we're not doing Pilfer Plans, we're not doing that. Maze Sentinel, was Maze Sentinel okay? I don't think it was. I think it just looks a lot like that Sentinel from Origins that was really good. That's just a vanilla 1/3. Beetleform Mage was okay. Fatal Fumes is decent. But I think, yeah, we'll go with this Blaze Commando for now. Now we get several good choices, actually. We get a Krasis Incubation, which is like an arrest, but you can move it. When you move it, you do unfortunately put 2+1/+1 counters on it, but it is a solid arrest. We have a Sin Collector, which is really good in Standard, because it duresses an opponent. I think Duress is instant or sorcery, maybe Duress is creature. It basically looks at the hand and gets an instant or sorcery to their hand. Much less good in limited. We have a Punish the Enemy. 5 mana, instant speed, 3 damage to target player and 3 damage to target creature, which seems fine, and it would deal damage, which would make us some tokens off Blaze Commando. So I think we might just take the Punish the Enemy here. And maybe move into Boros looking to splash something else. So one strategy with Dragon's Maze is to draft a Gate Crash guild, because you can cut that guild off heavily in this pack, and then with the Gate Crash pack get past that guild, and then in the Return to Ravnica pack you pick cards from that color, or you start splashing into a third guild. But yeah, we'll take a Punish the Enemy here. What do we get now? I think we get nothing, basically. Bronzebeak Moa was okay, right? It's a 2/2 for 4, but every time a creature enters the battlefield, it becomes a... well, it gets +3/+3, so it becomes a 5/5. That could be a splash card. We could be Boros Splash Selesnya. Maze Rusher, not very good. Nivix Cyclops was a fun standard popper deck built around Nivix Cyclops, but not in limited. I think we might just take this Bronzebeak Moa. Yeah, let's do that. What do we get now? Well, we could take a Scab Clan Giant if we're splashing green. So it's a 4/5 for 6. When it enters the battlefield, it fights a target creature and opponent controls, chosen at random. There's a Thrashing Moss Dog, which is fine. Morgue Burst, very expensive. Runner's Bane was an okay sort of removal. I think we might just take the Scab Clan Giant, though. Yeah, let's do that. We'll take some fixing when we see it, but I think we're going to move into sort of Boros Splash Green. Riot Piker would be fine. It's a 2/1 for 2 with first strike. It attacks each turn if able. Probably better than a Steeple Rock. We do want to lower our curve a little bit. Yeah. That's what... or no, maybe we just take the Guild Gate here. Yeah, let's take the Guild Gate now. Battering Krasis. Boros Mastiff. I think those are going to be the pick. What's Protect? +2/+4. So Battering Krasis would be good. We're really pushing into green here. Boros Mastiff, you're a bear. And then if I'm attacking, you get lifelink. I think Krasis is just better. Maybe we end up splashing the red, or maybe we end up red green splash white. That's a possibility. Let's take the Krasis. What do you do? No thanks. Boros Cluestone could be fine. Better than a Mutant's Prey. Nothing's pushing us black yet. Nothing's pushing us blue. So I think we'll just take this Cluestone. Yeah, let's take the Cluestone. Maybe we play it. Maybe we don't. We'll see. Maze Rusher is really the only pick for us here. So we'll take it. I don't think we'll play it, but we'll take it for now. Do we want another one? Probably not. I'd probably rather have a Maze Sentinel over the Rusher. So let's take that Sentinel, throw away the Rusher. Red, white, green. What's that? Naya? Yeah, we can go Naya. So I'm thinking Dragon's Maze was an 18-land format, if I remember correctly. And you want some of those lands to be guild gates, of course. So for those wondering, Top 10 Thursdays, I saw somebody ask about it. They haven't been on for about a month, and that's because I've been alternatively sick or busy for the past month or so. Currently, I'm sick, so I don't think I'm going to be able to have one up tomorrow. I frankly think my throat is going to be totally destroyed by the end of this this video series anyways. But I'm hoping to get one done next week, just before Christmas, and then the one the week after will be my top 10 cards I was wrong about in Kaladesh. And there's going to be a bunch of those. There's certainly going to be a fair number of those for sure. Tune with Ether is obviously going to be up there. But I'm hoping to get back to a full schedule before too long. I think Riot Pikers are only real pick here. Trouble is terrible. Yeah, we'll take the Piker. So yeah, hoping to have that up. I'll also be working to get a little bit ahead, so the videos will be a little bit on autopilot over the holidays. But the full complement of videos should be there. Nothing here. We don't need black. We don't need blue. I guess let's take a foil. Yeah. Nothing here. I thought that was a rare for some reason. It's uncommon. I guess we can take a debt. Why not? This was a format I really didn't care for. By the end of it, I actually just flat out stopped drafting it. It's not good, which is a shame because Return to Ravnica was great. Gatecrash was terrible. And then this kind of brought it back a little bit. We'll take this. But boy, do we need to lower our curve a bit. Single white, populate. Sure. And clear the path. Yeah, it was a weak format for sure, and it didn't help out. Ooh, Mythic. Also probably worth absolutely nothing. Worth a whopping 48 cents. But we've got Experiment 1. We have Madcap skills, which I've talked a lot about in regards to Kaladesh, because it's so similar to Giant Spectacle. Yeah, I mean, we are not blue or black. We can't take Lazov. We could take a Madcap skills. We could take a Mugging, which is 2 damage shark creature. Can't block this turn. Experiment 1's probably just better. Experiment 1's really good. Aerial Maneuver, Scap Clan Charger. Yeah, I think maybe we start pushing Gruul a little bit more. Splashing white. So let's take the Experiment 1. Because what are we at? We're at 1, 2, 3. We're at 4 green cards, 4 red cards, 4 white cards. So we're actually totally in Naya. But I don't super want this Steeple Rock. Or this Riot Piker if we find a replacement. Ooh, Wojak Halberdiers. I remember them being good. 3-2 for 2. Good. And Battalion, they get first strike. That's going to compete with a Foundry Street Denizen, a Gruul Guildgate. Ugh, that's tempting. Greenside Watcher, which is ramp if you have enough guild gates. Frenzy Tilling. Destroy target land, search your library for basic land and put that. Yeah, so it's Halberdiers versus Watcher versus Guildgate, I think. I think we just take the Guildgate. We're going to be solidly 3 colors. We're going to need the fixing. This is just a common. Yeah, let's take the Guildgate. Ooh, Sacred Foundry. Are those not worth anything? It's worth like 4 tickets. I'm going to take it. Plus, it's in our colors, so why wouldn't I? There's another Gruul Guildgate. There's a Court Street Denizen, which is good. There's a Smite, which could be fine, but I'm taking a $4 Sacred Foundry. So there's some fixing. We got a Selesnya Guildgate, a Gruul Guildgate, a Sacred Foundry, a Boros Cluestone. Shouldn't need to take much more than that. What we need to see are the Gruul cards. Ooh, or a Boros Charm. Or a Boros Charm. 4 damage to target player, which is fine. Indestructible till end of turn, double strike till end of turn. Better than a Ruination Worm, better than Predator's Rapport. Miming Slime. Yeah, better than a Miming Slime. We're not blue, we're not blue. We're not black. Nope, nope. Ivy Lane was counter. Counter when you play a green creature. I think we just take the Boros Charm here. Because Blaze Commando is instant sorcery you control deals damage. Period. Yeah, so we will take Boros Charm. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Molten Primordial. 7 for a 6/4 haste. Enters the battlefield, and I yoink one of their creatures. 7's a lot, though. Quite a lot. There's an Adaptive Snapjaw. There's a Bomber Core. 1/2 for 2. Battalion. We're not going to be that aggressive, I don't think. Martial Glory. It's a good combat trick. I kind of just feel like taking the Molten Primordial. It's Wacky Wednesday, right? We may as well play the fun big rares. Yeah, let's do it. Righteous Charge, Night Watch, Foil Night Watch. Ooh, Syndic of Tithes. It's a bear with Extort. It's better than a Spire Tracer. Yeah, it's definitely better than Night Watch. It's better than Righteous Charge. Yeah, Syndic of Tithes. Get in there. Ooh, Biovisionary. That's not something you can play unlimited. Skullcrack. Players can't gain life. Deals 3 damage to target player. Can make us a dude. We're not black. We don't really want another Piker. It's a Blood Rushing Piker, though. Towering Thunderfist. Now let's take a Skullcrack. Let's be a burn deck. Ooh, Scar Guildmage. 2/2. Give Trample for Gruul. Target land becomes a 4/4 for 1 and a Gruul. Better than Tin Street Market. Better than Dutiful Thrall. Better than Bomber Core. Probably better than an Adaptive Snapjaw. Yeah, let's go with Guildmage. Aerial Maneuver, just as a combat trick, seems fine. Foundry Street Denizen seems okay. It's not good. I'll replace it if I can, but we're not taking anything else here. Sideboard Naturalize seems like a thing. Yeah, so we're Naya. Primarily red, and then mixing up the white and the green. I guess we take the Ward. Sure, why not? I'm surprised we got past a Sacred Foundry so late. It was like pick 3? Alright, return to Ravnica Pack. Let's finish this deck off. We would probably like to replace the Piker, the Denizen. I think those are the only things standing out as like I really want to replace. I'd replace the Steeple Rock for something slightly more aggressive. Carnival Hellsteed's not one of those things. Annihilating Fire is fine. We've got a Phantom General. Are we making many tokens? I don't think we are. We're making tokens with that, and that's it. So Phantom General is not really our plan. So it's Annihilating Fire, Bush Strider, no. Another Guildgate, no. Yeah, we just take the removal here. Yoink. Ooh, Loxodon Smiter. That is a 4/4 for 3. That can't be countered. That is going to be our pick, I think. Soul Tithe did some work for us when we did the Return to Ravnica flashback. But I don't think we're going to take it here. Not we're going to take an Armory Guard or an Eyes in the Skies or a Trinscope Promenade or a Tenement Crasher. Yeah, Loxodon Smiter. 4/4 for 3. What do we get here? We've got Rhino. Concordia Pegasus. Man, I don't really want to play Rhino. 8 mana for a 4/4. Well, 2 4/4s. Axebane Guardian. We don't have defenders, so that would just be an expensive mana dork. It might be what we take, because we're not going to play that. 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 Alright, let's take the Guardian. Maybe we find, like, one more defender or something. Not much. Oh, Rubbleback Rhino's fine. It's a 5-drop. I'd prefer a 4-drop. We're not going to play a Cellar of Songbirds, though. 3 mana for a 1/2 and 1/1 of it flies. That is a far cry from a Gearpoor Gearcrafter. Yeah, I think we'll just take Rubbleback Rhino here. What do we get? Nah, we get a Centaur Healer. Centaur Healer's fine. 3/3 for 3, and you get 3 life off of it. We've got a Stonefair Crocodile, but we're not playing black. Swift Justice is a fine combat trick. 7 mana is a lot to ask for a 6/2 first strike haster. Selesnya Sentry. I wouldn't mind one of those, but Centaur Healer's just better. So let's go with that. Grove of the Guardian. I mean, we are green-white. So what are you? Your land. You tap for a colorless. And then 3 green-white and tap 2 untapped creatures and sack it, and you get an 8/8. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want to hurt my mana consistency. I think I'd rather just take a Swift Justice. Yeah, let's just take a Swift Justice here. Vandal Blast, Keening Apparition's fine. Keening Apparition probably will actually replace a Riot Piker. Well, I'll have to think about that. Might actually replace a Steeple Rock. Slightly lower our curve a bit. Let's do that. Civic Saber. We're not going to play it. Although, boy, Civic Saber turn 1 or 2, Loxodon Spider turn 3, turn 4, I've got myself a 6/6. That'd be good. What are we playing for multicolored creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, still not enough. Not enough for... Oh, it's not even +1/+1. It's +1/+1. Oh, that's bad. We're not going to play an Axebane Stag. Yeah, let's take a Civic Saber, but we're probably not going to play it. Phantom General. I still don't have the tokens going. We could just hate out a Nivix Guildmage. I've got a Naturalize already, which is probably slightly better than a Sundering Growth because I'm not really playing tokens. Yeah, let's take the Guildmage. Ooh, Soul Tithe came back. I do enjoy Soul Tithe. I do enjoy a Soul Tithe. Maybe I play that over, like... What do I play that over? Over the Piker? Over the Cluestone? Let's take an Rhino. And let's take a Rootborn Defenses. I'll have to look at my colors. Maybe we cut the Cluestone. Could cut the Axebane Guardian. Hey, Selesnya Sentry came back. Axebane Guardian makes any color, right? Yeah, any combination of color, too. Although we are only going to have the one defense. Or the one defender. We got a bunch of choices here. And the first choice is going to be discussing color. So we've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 white cards. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 red cards. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're white, and then red, and then green. And red and green are pretty equal. Clue stone. Oh, I need to make cuts, though. Of course I need to make cuts. So we're pretty evenly spread, so I do kind of want that clue stone. I could cut a piker. Piker is really not going to be very good. I could cut Skullcrack. Like, we're not the burn deck, and I don't know. 3 to the face isn't terribly exciting. At least Burrow Charm is 4 to the face or some other choices. Yeah, I think Skullcrack has to go. It was a great standard card, but not so much in here. Maybe Foundry Street Denizen as well. Getting +1/+0 if you play a red creature, that's not very exciting at all. That could be a 23 card deck there. 16 creatures still. What do the colors look like now? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 white. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green. Yeah. That could be a thing. So we go Gruul Guildgate, Sacred Foundry, Selesnya Guildgate. Add some lands. This is one of the places where I hated Dragon's Maze, is just figuring out the land base. So this suggested land base would be 7 red sources against 6 green sources. That doesn't make much sense. We have 1 more green source, or we have 1 more green card, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I missed one there. Yeah, I think I want 1 more green, 1 less red. That gives us 5, 6, 7 green, 4, 5, 6 red, 5, 6, 7 white. Alright, I'm going to do some brief math on the mana symbols. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back from mathing. We actually do have 1 more red symbol than we do green symbols, despite having extra cards because of the Annihilating Fire and the Molten Primordial. So what we've gone with is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forests, 4 mountains, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plains. So that gives us 6, 7, 8, 9 white sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red, and 7 green. So even green, even red, and slightly more white. I also cut, what did I cut? I cut something to, I cut Axebane Guardian, which is a mana dork, but yeah, I don't super, now I'm really tempted to actually put that back in. And I went for 18 cards because we are a relatively high casting cost deck with the 7-drop and these 2 6-drops and these 3 5-drops. Now I'm tempted to put it back in. What would I take out for it, though? I could take the Piker out for it. I really don't think we're going to be that aggressive of a deck. Yeah, let's take Piker out and put Axebane Guardian back in. And that shouldn't change anything. So we're going to go with this deck. It's definitely wonky. This is what happens in Dragon's Maze a lot of times. But I'll see you guys for round 1 and hopefully round 2 and round 3. But at least round 1. See you in a second.